So, since I have got my Super Chip Flash Pack, a lot of people have told me that I should really run premium fuel in my Jeep. But the whole point I wanted the Super Chip Flash Pack was because of efficiency. I wanted to program my computer to be able to handle all the additions I've made to my Jeep as far as tire size and when I re-gear, things like that. I understand the option is on the Super Chip to go from 87 to 93, but there's really no point. I basically purchased the Super Chip for the efficiency of it and for the bonuses of being able to manipulate my computer. And that's actually a really heated discussion right now amongst people because they feel that I shouldn't, that I should be running 93, that I should be running the best fuel there is for my engine. But as far as I remember, the Jeep is rated for 87, which is minimum octane rating, which is fine. Most people use it. It's the bulk of, it's the main fuel that everybody in America uses. But I mean, that's really my take on this whole ordeal with my Super Chip. And when you program your Super Chip into your computer, it sends out all the variables. Everything that you put on it is then uploaded to your computer, and then your computer adjusts for what you've added. So I'm actually really against telling people that maybe they should be using 93 octane, maybe they should be using 89 or 87. You know what? You run what you want to run into it. It doesn't really make that big of a difference. I did both. I've ran 93 before and with the Super Chip running, and I didn't notice a difference. I mean, I did notice a difference, but it was, yeah, it was peppier, whatever. I consumed a lot more fuel. You know, I bought the Super Chip for the fuel saving and to kind of have that upper edge when I'm on the trails. And I went 401. Dang. So I guess that's kind of what makes this kind of an awkward video is nobody's wrong. When you put these type of modifications on a Jeep, no one's wrong. Unless you're stuffing tennis balls in between the coils of a lift because you have bad or you have bad springs, nothing you do is really a bad install. Everybody just has their own way of doing things. I don't believe in keeping up with the Joneses. I don't believe in rubbing the fact that, you know, my mods and other people's faces. I'm not about that because everybody has their own Jeep. My wife, Jeep Video Girl, she has a 05 LJ and it doesn't have a mod on it other than the Rhino lining that we put in it. And she's very content with that. And she loves the fact that I have the Jeep that goes off-roading and does all the recreational activities. So I'm not really seeing the point in why so many people have to criticize me on the modifications that I've decided to put on my Jeep, because in reality, I've made this Jeep comfortable for myself. My lift is a FabTech lift, but I'm running different shocks, and I'm running different control arms. So I'm running BDS shocks, or BDS control arms, and I'm running, I can't remember the shocks I put on it, but they were decently premium shocks. And my ride and the feel is a lot better than what it used to be. So I'm not totally for, oh, we have to go get a brand new lift, or, you know, one of the conversations I had with Jeep Army USA was he was looking for a TerraFlex track bar. And I told him, I said, you know, why not just look into the whole kit with the Synergy? It comes with the relocation bracket for the track bar, it comes with the sector shaft bracket, or sector shaft brace, and it comes with a bracket that wraps around your mounting point for your control, or not your control arm, your TerraFlex, for your track bar. So it reinforces everything. And with the relocation bracket, it makes things so much easier for an alignment. I mean, what's your take on all of this? So that's all I got. Just kind of my own little tidbit of pet peeves. But you know, gas is getting expensive, and this chip has done me wonders compared to, because I log all my fuel, and before I had the chip in, I was averaging 1.5 more fill-ups than I have been since I've got the chip. So if that makes a really big difference to you, which it does to me, then go for the chip. And let people criticize you that you're putting the wrong type of fuel in, because in the end, my Jeep is running perfect. I'm not leaking oil. The engine is pristine. I'm constantly on top of the maintenance. You do what you need to do, because it's your Jeep, it's your rig. You just do it. So, again, that's all I have. And you guys rock. Thank you so much for all these subscriptions. I'm pretty happy, and I want to be there for you guys. So, keep on Jeeping on, and have a great week.